Good evening, Africa. Let's get into the headlines that's making the continent ask, wait, is this real life? Because honestly, if 2025 gets any wilder, I'm applying for refugee status in the metaverse. So big news, Congo and Rwanda have signed a peace deal. Yes, a real peace deal with the help of the United States. Yeah, after 30 years of conflicts, the US finally said, you know what, maybe we should help. Yeah, especially when there's $24 trillion worth of minerals just lying around like unguarded jollof at Nigerian.
Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda on Friday signed a peace deal facilitated by the U.S. to help end the decade-long deadly fighting in eastern Congo, while helping the U.S. government and American companies gain access to critical minerals in the region. The deal.
But don't get too excited, because the M23 rebels were like, peace deal? We weren't even invited. You know what? But do you. You know, we just gonna have to do what we need to do. You know, do you. Yeah, it's like throwing a wedding and forgetting to invite the groom. You know, now everyone is just awkwardly eating the cake and pretending everything is fine. Nothing is fine. You forgot the fucking broom. But hey, at least Trump got a win.
Out of my league in that one, because I didn't know too much about it. I knew one thing: they were going at it for many years, and with machetes. It is one of the worst wars that anyone's ever seen. And I just happened to have somebody that was able to get it settled.
You know, he said he will impose a very severe consequences on anyone who breaks the deal. You know, knowing him, that means you're banned from Mar-a-Lago, and he gives you a nickname on Truth Social. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, Israel decided to end the 12-day war by bombing a prison in Tehran. Yes, a prison. Because nothing says, let's wrap this up peacefully, like hitting a building full of prisoners, lawyers, and a guy who is probably just trying to finish his PhD thesis. You know? Now, Iran claimed 71 people were killed, including the prison staff, even a top prosecutor. Yeah. Now the human rights groups are so outraged. And Israel claimed that was, a legitimate target. Can someone please explain to me, how the legal description of legitimate target now includes correctional facilities? And what next? A drone strikes on a traffic court? And Egypt, bless them. They're like that one friend who shows up after the fight and then goes, guys, let's calm down. Let's solve this in a peaceful manner, Tourists, right? Yeah. And they even condemned Israel's aggression. They backed a ceasefire and called for a peace talk. Yeah, but let's be honest, Egypt condemns everything. Last week they just condemned the weather. They were like, this heat, totally acceptable. Go back to 25 degrees Celsius and peace in the region immediately. And finally, something lighter. Paul Pogba is back. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who spent more time in doping hearing than in the pitch has signed a 2-year deal with Monaco. Yeah, he cried while signing the deal. Because let's be real, even he didn't think anyone would still want him. He turned down Saudi Arabia, which was offering enough money to buy 2 Monacos, a Bugatti, and a small island. But he said no, because legacy matters, right? But I also think he just missed, a friend's concerned. So let's recap. Congo and Rwanda wants peace, Iran wants justice, Egypt wants calm, and Paul Pogba wants a second chance, and me, I just want 1 week where the biggest scandal is when a rapper wears the wrong shoes to a BET award. This has been the Let's Feed Africa with Gilbert Drapari. To everyone, thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed.